Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kaya Simone. In today's video, I wanted to talk a bit about having a sense of home and what it's like to have yourself as your sense of home. I think that's so important that you have the ability to find home within you, within your heart, within your mind, within your presence, because that is the one and only thing that you're going to have throughout this entire lifetime. The only thing you will ever have that is guaranteed is yourself. And so finding a sense of home within is so vital. It's so vital to any healing, to any foundational work. I guess I want to talk a bit about how I was able to find a sense of home within myself. Especially when I used to be I was a chaser, and then I was an avoidant, I was an attached. Like, there were so many different versions that I've gone through of me that found home without outside of myself, that it's taken a long time to get to be able to find home within me. But I'm very grateful that I've gotten to this point. The way that I was able to find stability and home within myself is understanding that I am the safest place that I can have, or that where I can be. The safest place that I can be is with myself, because I allow myself to be open. I allow myself to be authentic and to be free, right? That is how you find stability, and that is how you find a sense of home within yourself. Because if you really think about it, the sense of home that we all strive for is safety, it's comfort, it's love. That's all we're looking for. We're looking for an external environment that provides that sense of safety, when in reality, our internal heart space, our mind, and our ability to be with ourselves should be our sense of home. It starts, I think the first step in beginning to find your home within is to know that you are safe with yourself. And if you do not trust yourself, and if you don't trust being safe and being vulnerable with yourself, you have to practice that. You have to allow yourself to feel how you need to feel. You need to never judge yourself. There needs to be no shame. You just should have the ability to show up however you are, maybe in an extremely low point in your life, or maybe the highest of high points in your life, and still have love for yourself. Still understand that you are a beautiful child of the universe, and you deserve love, and you deserve to be happy. And once you understand that, and once you're able to act in that way with yourself, then you'll be able to feel that, wait, I am very safe with myself. I can trust myself. And that is going to in turn lead down the line being able to find home within yourself. For me, it took an ability to act on what it is that I felt and trust that the action that I was taking was good, or for my highest good. Now, this does not mean that it's foolproof. There has been mistakes made. There has been fear that I have mistaken for intuition, and I've done things that I regret. That is fine. The ability to grow and heal doesn't come from not making mistakes. It actually comes from making mistakes and taking lessons from those mistakes. So trusting in yourself and trusting that you can be who you want to be, judgment free, shame free within yourself, is like the very first step to understanding that you're allowed to be safe and your sense of home is here in your heart. Again, once you're able to feel that and you start taking actions out of a place of intuition, you prove to yourself that you're like, wait, okay, I felt this feeling, I acted in this way, and it benefited me in this way, or I came closer to myself in this way, Being able to take trusted action on yourself and for yourself is a way to show yourself that you are reliable and that you can be trusted. Another thing, that a really big part of me being able to find home within myself, was comforting myself when I needed it. I think it is so important that people actually show up for themselves. And it's one thing to tell yourself something, it's one thing to say something out loud. But what I mean by showing up and comforting yourself is truly hugging yourself. I mean, sitting there, even if you're crying, just hug yourself. Cry to yourself, coddle yourself, treat yourself as if you were in a relationship, or maybe within a family. Treat yourself how you want maybe your mother to love you, or treat yourself how you would want your girlfriend or boyfriend or partner to love you. If you don't understand how to show up for yourself, ask yourself, okay, well, I'm upset. If I had a partner, or if you do have a partner, what would you want that person to do for you? That safety is what you have to be able to provide for yourself, to be able to trust yourself. Okay. I think for a long time, I did not allow myself to feel. I didn't allow myself to heal. I didn't allow myself to be who I was and to receive the help that I needed. And so, trusting that I am safe with myself and that I will not judge myself like the outside world might judge me is how I found and was able to cultivate a sense of home from within. So, let yourself feel. Comfort yourself when you need comfort and cry when you need to cry. Okay? Moving forward, something else that I feel like is a given in this process of finding home within and finding a stable foundation within is an understanding that it's not always going to feel good, right? There are so many times on my path, especially in recent times, where I feel as if I I feel uncomfortable and I don't know what to do and I don't know where to turn or how to move or how to react to certain things, and you just feel very uncomfortable, and maybe there's a lot of turmoil in your life. Understanding that that is a part of the process and that is okay. And just because you feel scared or you feel as if things are going wrong or going astray or you're confused by what's going on, it does not mean that things are not happening for your favor. Things are always working out in our favor. Love is always finding its way to me, no matter what happens. And I call on my angels and my ancestors, and I call on these divine beings to help remind me, because sometimes it is difficult for me to remember that things are always working out for me, but they are. And so, another step in understanding and having the ability to find home within yourself is knowing that sometimes it doesn't mean that you've been lying to yourself, but sometimes that feeling of comfort and safety comes and goes as things in life just happen. You know, things happen in life and they scare you or they trigger you and they make you feel uncomfortable. But remembering that you are safe in yourself, you are safe, is the biggest thing that I have learned when it comes to finding and cultivating a sense of home within myself. Because this feeling is going to come and go just like any other feeling. The ability to cultivate it for a long period of time is something that's practice. It's you always return back to the love. Even though maybe you strayed from the path, even though maybe you got upset or you are confused, it doesn't matter because you have the ability to come back home. And so give yourself grace. And if you want to watch a video on how to give yourself grace, I have a video on that. It's not up, but it will be up by the time that I post this video. So definitely go check that out if you want to figure out how to be graceful with yourself. But yeah, I think finding a sense of home with yourself comes from the ability to trust that you can be and do whatever it is that you feel the need to do with yourself. That is where your safety comes from. That is where I learned that my safety comes from. And it is important to remember that even though this feeling of safety and comfort might come and go, the love that is guiding you never leaves. The love that is guiding you is always there. And it's always there for me too. There are ups and downs in this life, but that does not mean that all of a sudden one bad thing has happened or something bad has happened to somebody close to you and the entire world is flipped upside down and you're no longer where you need to be. Okay? Trust that the universe loves you. Trust that the universe is caring for you and that you will always be exactly where you need to be. And that is something that I am always working on with myself as well. So I hope that this video helped anybody. A bit of a shorter video, kind of just a few tips and tricks about how to find home within yourself, why it's important, and trusting even when that sense of familiarity comes and goes, that you are still right where you need to be and you are completely safe. So yes, please give yourself the gift of finding home within you, because if you find home within yourself, then everywhere you go in this world will be home. Okay? Ultimately, I hope this video was able to help anybody out there. These are things that I am always working on with myself, and I hope that my knowledge and wisdom can help any beautiful souls out there who are also struggling. So make sure to check out my other videos, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Much love.